Guys, you join me this morning on the motorway as I head off towards sunny Southend-on-Sea. That's on the east coast of England in Essex. And I'm heading off to meet a gentleman called James, who's a viewer of my channel. And he also happens to own the company boats.co.uk. And we are going to go along and take a look at some rather unusual, fun and exciting watercraft. Spencer is coming with me. I've got to meet him in an hour or so. And my plan for the day is to see how deep I can get Spencer digging in his pockets. And I know that his aim will be exactly the same with me. Now, before I meet Spencer, I've got a little something to tell you guys. I've got a little something to share with you. He's been out in Marbella for the last week or so, sunning himself. And he did have a little incident a couple of days back, which I think is rather funny. I'm not sure that Spencer feels the same, but I'm going to see if I can get him to own up to it this morning. If he doesn't, I'm going to grass him up anyway, so you guys are getting to find out. So let's head over towards Southend. Let's go and meet Spencer and see if I can tempt him into spending some of that money of his and buying himself a boat or a jet ski. My nose looks bigger if I stand this side.
That's fine.
So you've got to stand that side.
What about if I stand on a few pebbles? So
yeah, you stand on a few pebbles. So Spencer, here we are, deepest, darkest Essex. I feel a little bit out of place, don't you?
Really? In what way? What do you mean?
It's a long way from home, isn't it?
Yeah, it's long sort of gravel roads.
Yeah, have you noticed that the houses are different in Essex?
Yeah.
It's true what they say about Essex, you know, it's definitely different.
Different part of the world, but look, we're here. I can just see you doing a load of dough here today.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, Spencer. I mean, we've only just got here and I've already seen about
10-footers, 20-footers. Look at this. This is a bit of a lump, isn't it?
Yeah. 10, 20-footers, and Mrs. Dryer is used to about half an inch. So we are here at boats.co.uk. And guys, as I said, before we go any further today, Spencer, you've been away this week, haven't you? Where you been?
I was in Spain for a few days. Yeah. Nice.
Whereabouts?
Nice.
I mean, anywhere nice?
But you know where.
You know where, yeah, and...
yeah, it was, you know, just...
What's up your arm? What have you done? Let's have a look.
I had a bit of a row with the curb.
Look, now, this is what I was telling you about in the car on the way up here, right? Now, I bought Spencer out today, hopefully to buy a jet ski or a boat, or just get him spending money on whatever I can get him to spend it on.
You know, St. Paul, I've got a new world record.
Go on.
I bought an electric mountain bike.
So he's bought a brand new electric mountain
you know
bike.
how many bikes we've looked at,
yeah.
you know, at Festival of Speed and Selfridges. So I'm out there, seen this new mountain bike, electric mountain bike, bought it at 2:30, crashed it 10 to 20 minutes later. You know that? It's like buying your brand new watch.
Was you wearing a watch?
I was wearing a helmet, thank God.
No, but was you wearing a watch? Never mind the helmet.
I wasn't actually.
You wasn't, but let's have a little close up.
So here we go.
Look, can you see that? Look, he looks like he's been through, and that's only a bit
By
of
the way, Paul, for the viewers, this is a shark attack, okay? I was attacked by a shark.
And you fought it off, you managed to fight it off.
Yeah, so look, it's one of those things. Look, you lived it. What can you say? You
so 20 minutes, guys. Spencer is now officially in the Guinness Book of Records of the man with the quickest crash after buying himself that. And you always think that I have a little go at him and a dig. This is what he's like. The guy's a complete.
Hang on, I've got to put it out there though. I don't think I've come off a bike in 30 years. Bicycle.
But you haven't ridden a bicycle for 30 years.
No, I have. I have ridden bikes, but anyway.
Anyway,
look,
all right.
So here we are. We're going to look at boats, jet skis. Have some fun.
God knows what else. We're going to go and see James, who's kindly invited us down today to spend the afternoon with him. We're going to look at a few nice bits and pieces, a few big boys' toys. And I've got an horrible feeling, Spencer, that one of us at least might go home a little bit poorer than we came. That's me feeling.
As long as they take watches in part exchange, we shouldn't have a problem.
Exactly, and mountain bikes.
Yes,
yeah, mountain bikes. Right, let's get inside, guys, and let's go and have a look. Come on.
You're going to edit bits of the noise and stuff, yeah?
Yeah. How you doing, James? You all right? All good?
Right top, isn't it?
Ah, this is Spencer.
How you doing,
James.
Spencer?
Very
All right?
well.
How are you?
Very good.
Nice to
Very
meet you.
good.
He's
both.
already
Thank
got his
you.
eye on a lot of bits and pieces, I've got to tell you.
Are
So,
you joking?
yeah, he's
But James, it's not dissimilar like us being watch dealers.
No.
What you do in a boat, it's the same sort of thing. You see something, you fancy it.
he sells dreams.
It's
Yeah.
exactly
Right.
the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. And the funny thing is, when I go to car dealers or bike dealers, it's all just the same. It's just different goods.
Yeah,
And the only thing is with our goods is, mind you, watches are expensive too, aren't they?
yeah.
But I mean, ours can go literally
Yeah, of
to the
course.
ridiculous.
So what's the most expensive boat you've got in at the moment?
So today I've got quite a few around the 700 to $1 million.
Yeah.
But the most expensive one we sell is about 5.5 million.
Is that here or?
No, it's not here.
No.
Because you obviously when you got stock like that, you don't hold on to
Is
it.
that in Malaga?
No, Southampton.
Southampton, right.
Yeah, I sold it to a guy in Southampton, and on the day he bought it, he said, "Will it turn around in the river?" And if he said if it turns around in the river, handball, he said, "I'll have it." So he skip went on there, put it in gear, it just missed the shore one end, missed the shore the other end.
He said,
And he phoned me up, he said, "I'll have it."
And that was 5 mil.
5.5, and he doesn't even sleep on it.
Right.
He just goes out to the Isle of Wight for a bit of a drink up, and then goes, just comes back again.
All right. So what you got for about 50 quid, anything?
Got a cleat.
and change.
And change,
they're
yeah.
about 50.
Yeah, clean, yeah.
About 50.
This is nice, actually. The 2022 Sea Ray.
You know, it's brand new,
Beautiful.
What size is this?
21, and it's literally arrived about a week ago. And yeah, it's a lovely boat. It's got an inboard V6, 4.5 litre, and you've got a ski tower. It's got black gel coat, which is all the rage at
Yeah,
the moment.
yeah,
And it's like 73 grand, so it's not silly.
yeah,
I mean, you know, I don't know what you get. Would you get watch-wise for 73 grand?
73 grand, couple of subs.
yeah.
No, we thought we can always do a
Depends
trade.
what sort of deal we can work out. Yeah, yeah.
I've taken watches in part exchange. There's no problem with
They
that.
might be going up. This, I mean, for me, I mean, I'm looking for something I can get out on, like, pretty dirty.
It's got to
water.
turn round in the river.
It's got to turn around
got to turn around in the river.
There's no problem with that.
This for me is too family orientated, you know.
Yeah, you want like the Kawasaki jet ski,
Yeah.
Yes.
the Williams jet
Yeah.
ribs,
Yeah.
which we've got, and you know the difference in those really is that the jet ski is just out and out speed and exhilaration, and a bit selfish because you've got you and maybe a couple of passengers.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. You've got one or two people who are
Yeah,
going
well,
to fall in.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
But they're good sea keeping, or the Williams, which is a bit more, you know, friendly. You
Yeah.
get some people on, like we could all jump on. You can drive, and I haven't got to get changed into a wetsuit. I mean, you don't have to get to a wetsuit with a jet ski,
Yeah.
but you've got to be careful.
James, let me ask you a question. This is the thing. I mean, I live down in Brighton.
Yeah.
I like getting out on mucky water,
Yeah.
and you know how mucky it can get
Yeah.
down.
You mean
Down
mucky as in
Messy,
wavy?
wavy, you know.
Yeah, wavy, and do you know what? Down there it gets really wavy.
It
At Brighton
does.
Marina with that concrete wall,
Yeah.
I've been out there and it's
Yeah,
like,
as soon as you get out of the marina, normally I actually go out and turn right, go out and come back again
Come
because
back.
it's just so messy.
so rough. Yeah.
But I like to get out in messy, I like to get up and out of the water, I like to be able to spin and do donuts. I mean, am I going to get the same thrill out of a jet boat as I will with a jet ski, do you think?
Nearly.
Nearly.
Really?
And are they as stable as the ski?
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, there's probably a little bit of difference, but I mean, not much.
The ski would be a bit more stable, would it?
You could turn out trouble a bit more.
Well, no. To be fair, the Williams has
Really?
got obviously the Williams has got a Rotax
Yeah.
engine in it.
Yeah.
And right in the middle, isn't it?
Right in the middle,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's a water jet, the same as the Kawasaki.
Yeah.
So you know, you turn the bars, which you know it turns that jet, and that's
Yeah.
what steers you. So it's basically just a jet ski with tubes.
Okay, so when I've got, you know, I'm out at sea, I've got a 5-foot wave coming at me, it looks higher than me if I was standing up. On the ski, I just wait back off the throttle, wait for the right moment, get up on top, come back down. Can I do that on the jet boat as well?
Yeah, you can. You can. It would do everything. Yeah, it would do all that stuff.
All right.
You know, I mean, the jet boats are very versatile. If you want fun,
Yeah.
it's the jet ski.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just that. I mean,
Exhilarating.
it looks more
Yeah.
fun as well, doesn't it? Let's be
Yeah.
honest, the bright colours, and we'll show you some in a minute.
Yeah.
But you know, there's not a lot between them. It really just depends. You know, if you're going to take out, the other half, then you might want the Williams.
Yeah.
If you just go out for with a load of lads just full on adrenaline rush, then you're going to want the Kawasaki.
Yeah.
You know, and they both cross over into those zones. So even
jet ski's better value.
Yes,
Good value.
Yes, it's good value. The Kawasaki top of the range, which I'll show you, they've just come out. I think it's like 22.5 grand, all in, including the VAT and everything.
Yeah.
And it's got surround sound. I mean, it looks unbelievable. And that will only get you on the entry level on a new Williams, which is the Mini Jet 280.
I've actually seen one on your website that I'm kind of interested in, but let's go in and have a look. And
okay.
Now, one little tip, James. Yeah. This is a man child. You got to be careful with him. He went out and
I fell off my mountain bike.
He bought a mountain bike.
That was Friday.
He's now in the Guinness Book of Records. 20 minutes.
20 minutes I came off it.
And he came off it. So
20 minutes and you were off.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah.
And he did that.
Yeah. You want to see his back?
Oh no, really?
It looks like a map of the world.
Yeah, because we had to kind of postpone, didn't we?
Yeah. No, that was because I was ill last week.
Right, okay.
But then I managed to do this on Friday.
And ill and injured. So this is what we're dealing with. Just so you know. So after
these things
let's go and
happen.
have a look.
Anyway,
let's go and have a look. You right, Jake?
Don't have to be on camera.
How you doing, mate?
Jake, I've grassed you up that you wouldn't sell it to me. I said I'll bid him asking price.
Look at this.
He's turned me down.
If you make the decision today, you can have it, but there's no time to think.
But when can I get it to Spain? You ship it to Spain for me as well?
I'll drive it there if you say yes today.
Okay.
Now look, it could mean that me and Spencer are going to end up arguing over the same thing because I kind of got my eye on this. I've also got my eye on a
But
jet
Jake,
rig.
this is used. Paul's touched it.
Look at this. This is unbelievable. Look. So this is the 2022 Kawasaki Ultra 310 LX, super duper charged. This is a jet ski on Viagra, right?
I'm paying him. There we go, deal's done. There we go, it's done.
Trouble is, I don't know how much these are worth. They're
It's
always
all
going
right.
up. They're always going up, aren't they?
If not, I'll buy it back off you.
Spencer, let's. He can get up on that. Can't he? Take your shoes off, Spence.
Yeah. So these. We only
watch
got
it tip
this. We got this like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Don't fall off it, Spencer.
That's
Do you know
review
what?
camera, everything.
Yeah.
Looks really. Spencer, you
Do you know
might not
something?
fall off that.
I should be okay on this, shouldn't I?
Well, if you do fall off, you won't damage your arm.
Don't turn it on, don't do anything.
Yeah, don't do it. Look,
0 to 60, probably 2.
Yeah, just over.
Just over 2 seconds. So when you pull that out, you have literally got to hold on because it's literally just dragging you along. Yeah. Really, really quick. Remember in a car, when you do 0 to 60, you've got a seat.
Of course.
And now you've got nothing.
I've actually got my licence. I was telling Jake, I've had the XP, the CD. I've had a few CDs.
So you know.
But that was 240 horsepower, wasn't it?
I think 260.
260 is 310. So it's a step up again.
Shoulders ready.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I mean, put it this way, I gave it the beans, when we tested it the other day, and I had to immediately let off.
You couldn't.
Because I just couldn't believe the acceleration.
But James, I remember back in the day when I first got one of these, I'd have a couple of people or my kids on the back, and you just go like that, and they shoot off the back. You just lose them. That was the standard joke.
Flat out, full throttle, and then let go.
Yeah.
It wanted to push you over that way. If you go for forward, pull it that way.
I've got to say though, what a bit of kit.
I think this has moved on phenomenal.
It has.
Yeah.
What a bit of kit this is.
You've got surround sound, you've got massive speakers.
So what, that all connects Bluetooth, is it? Or
Bluetooth. You've got this teak decking which is rubberised, so when you've got bare feet it's really comfortable and you haven't got to sand it.
So when you're out of my bio, Spencer, and you need to ring me for some advice, you can get me on the loudspeakers and we can talk while you're out on the...
And you've got, for the first time, it's got reverse.
Yeah.
So Kawasaki haven't had reverse like some of the competitors for...
The XP, the Sea-Doo XP had that.
You have it over there.
Yeah, it had the same...
So you had power here and the reverse there's right now.
Yes, right, it had. Yeah. So this has got...
That's actually forward there, and then you press that for reverse.
Yeah. And it's a lot slower on the reverse, isn't it?
Yeah,
but it's enough.
Yeah.
But again, it can hold you. You can use it to hold you, can't
And
you?
it works as a brake.
Yeah.
Listen, it's something...
Paul, this is...
You've got a ring at the back there you could tow off.
You've got a toe ring.
This is beautiful. Do you know something? I really think this teak look is great.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I love the gold, and the gold goes well with the teak. But we've got 2 other ones. We've got them both here?
Yeah, there's one behind you, and then there's one in the shed, because that's the one I've had out.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, you can take 2 beers while you're out, rather than just one.
You'll have to edit that bit out.
He won't like that bit because that means he's got to buy someone a beer.
So, and in terms,
We don't condone
Jake,
drinking and riding.
they're all the same colour.
No. No
So
different
there's
colour.
3 models, 3 different colours. This spec, you can't change the colour. So if you want a 310LX, it comes in this colour. If you want an LXS, it comes in green, and if you want an X, it comes in blue.
So let's get the LXS. Let's show you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's
All right,
look?
let's have a look.
Literally behind you, just there.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit more sporty,
It's
doesn't it?
sporty,
Yeah.
yeah.
And stability-wise, would this be as stable as that?
It's basically the same hull, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly the same hull.
Same hull.
weight. It's still got the extended
Same weight as well?
Yeah, same weight.
Yeah. Within a few.
Yeah.
Within a few kilos, but it's not. It's not far off at all.
What do you think, Spencer? Is this one?
I don't know.
See, I know you. That's you, isn't
I
it?
like all the I
Yeah.
personally like all the toys and things
Yeah.
and some things.
You like the fact it's got all the...
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the people that would buy this would be more the Jack the Lads.
Yeah.
So would you
There we go. So that's Paul would buy
Jack
that.
the Lads?
Not at all, not at all. Don't never judge a book by its cover, right? Am I right or wrong? Spencer is a man that likes all his luxury, so I think he's
Well,
more.
that is called the luxury model.
That's it, yeah,
This
yeah.
is the sport model.
Yeah.
And then we're going to show you in a minute, we'll show you the X, which is the
That's
first model.
the entry model for the 310.
See, this, to be honest with you, this wouldn't interest me. That would be.
Wouldn't.
Do you prefer that one?
Yeah, if I was going to buy a ski, it would
Again,
be that.
James, I've hurt myself. I've done all the game like a lunatic.
Yeah.
I feel that does both.
Yeah.
But I'm going to spend a bit more of the time just going fast, but not mental.
Not mental.
Yeah, and that's what I think.
I think you'll be surprised how that moves.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not giving anything up.
no.
The colour doesn't really bother me. I think the colour's okay.
So, James, one of the, I mean, look, I could be interested in the ski, but I think, in all honesty, more for me really at the moment is going to be something like this, because I like taking out the wife and the grandchildren. I mean, I've seen this one online, pre-owned, seems to me pretty reasonable price-wise.
Yeah.
What's the story with this? Because I like the bit of teak decking finish that you've got on here.
This
And
is real teak. So Williams are handmade jet tenders, made in the UK, and they're more expensive than the Kawasaki's, but they are a little boat. So if you just pull that little hatch there, let's lift it up, that's it.
Yeah.
And if I just tilt that up, and you can
There we
see
go.
there you've got the engine in there, which is a Rotax, and that will be giving about 100 horsepower.
what sort of top speed on something like this?
Well, this boat here, you'll probably get 40 or 50, probably near 50 miles an hour. So whereas those will be pushing 65, the acceleration on this won't be as much.
Yeah, of course,
and
yeah.
The top end won't be as much.
Yeah.
But you've got a seat there, so 2 people there, you've got the driver here, and then also, if you're, because obviously these are made as yacht tenders.
Yeah.
But people use them.
They're not used to doing very long journeys, are they?
Well, they're not really, but people use them for water skiing and playing around. But you can sit people on the tubes as well.
to me.
Okay, so this is brand new, and this will be the best part of 30,000.
See, I think, to be honest with you, a lot of it for me is about looks as well, and I prefer the look of that to this probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the colour and it's got the teeth.
Really? Really? Why, Paul? What is there?
It's just. What about this one? Actually, I think this is the one. This is the one that I saw.
Okay, all right.
This is the one. Not that one. It's this one.
Let me see what year this one is. This one looks quite.
Yeah, I think this was a 2020 or something.
Push it forward, Paul.
21.
21. That's the one I was looking at.
Okay, so
This
this
is
is
the
a
one.
21. This has
Yeah.
got upgraded upholstery. It's called Silvertex upholstery. You've got the teak floor in there. You can see it's all been cleaned earlier.
Can I jump up in
Yes,
this?
you can, yeah. Yeah, I'll just hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has got a few bells and whistles actually.
Yeah.
You've got the VHF, the teak floor, it's got the upgraded upholstery.
Stereos in.
Yeah,
Not much in the two, is there?
yeah. So,
The tube.
Yeah, this was the one that I was looking at.
Jake, look this one up on the website. 2021 Williams 285. Just see how much this one is.
What does it cost to put the teak on? Is it much?
Teak
Can I-
is about £800,
Is
£2
it
grand.
really?
Can I move up the front?
Yeah, you can.
Is that
yeah,
I
it's
just want to see
safe.
what it'd be like for
Safe,
for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you could, to be fair, you could have a 22 and then you can change the seats and stuff. Fuel fillers under your arse as well there.
Yeah, this is nicer, this.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's probably like 700 quid.
That was a disappointment. He made it. Give me a hand, Spence. Don't let me go now, will you?
Right, so this is a 2018 Princess 49-foot flybridge, and it's 3 cabins. But I just wanted, this is handmade in England. Just wanted to show you just the quality of the boat.
This is beautiful. Now this, I could be tempted with. Look at this, look.
Yeah.
What's this, 49 quid?
49 feet and 800 grand.
800 grand, Spence.
800 grand, yeah.
So we can have a deal with your Eye of the Tiger. Look.
Look, we'll bring my socks. Look,
Take your shoes off, Spencer.
Rolling Stone socks.
Nothing wrong with them.
No. So you've got a galley here. This is the saloon. The TV pops up here. High-low TV. This is the lower helm, and I'll show you the upper helm in a minute. And then down here.
It's a 3 berth, is it? This?
3 cabin, yeah. 3 cabins, 6 berths. Where's the button?
So James, a question that I always ask,
Yeah.
and I know that the answer can be, well, it depends on what the water's like, but how far could you sail in something like this?
Around the world.
So you could literally go around the world.
Yeah.
So you could go transatlantic, yeah?
Yeah, you could. I mean,
Hey, what you think?
obviously,
Fancy
the boat has
John, you want to buy it?
250 mile range
Yeah.
before fill-ups.
Yeah.
If you go slower, you can get 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
So obviously, the Atlantic is, I think, its narrowest 3,000.
Yeah. You'd
So
have to,
obviously you're stuffed.
yeah, you'd have a job.
You
yeah.
have to hop.
Joe's like, I would have bought, I'd buy this, no problems, just the carpet's the wrong colour.
I train you, mate.
No, it's got to be as it comes.
You have any colour you want, mate, by this. That's the master.
Paul, should we have a quick little cuddle on bed?
No, you're all right, Spencer. I'm not that keen.
And then the heads here, look, the ensuite.
So James, would these be below the water level?
No.
It's not a submarine.
No. It's funny because these are blacked out, aren't they, at the front?
These are blacked out,
Yeah.
yeah.
So where's the water level?
Water is about 1 metre.
Yeah, I
Where
was
you
going to
think-
say
where you
about,
think?
about 3
Okay.
foot below that, yeah.
Normally we dress them. This is not dressed. This would normally have all the cushions and everything on.
You'll have to excuse him, James. He thinks we're in a U-boat. Look.
Let me just have a go.
Do you know what? That is the first time anyone's ever said that.
What?
Those windows in the water. I've never had anyone say that. And I've had some people say some funny stuff.
You've had some crazy questions before.
So I'm up there. So if you were cruising on this is where you'd sit, isn't it?
Yeah, you sit up here on a nice day. I mean, these are clean and stuff, and the covers all need to come on. But you've got lovely seating, you've got a tea table, you've got barbecue here.
Now, what would this be new?
They're about 1 million, about 1.1 to 1 million.
And what is this burning an hour roughly? Say you're cruising at about, I don't know, 20 knots, 15 knots. What are we talking about?
So the fuel usage varies hugely on the weather, the weight, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But you're probably looking 150 quid an hour
Yeah.
in diesel.
That doesn't seem too bad, actually.
It's not too bad.
No.
Not too
But if you was to, I mean, what are we talking about flat out on a boat like this? 30 knots?
You could, 30 knots.
Yeah.
And then you could easily be doing 250
Yeah.
an hour.
Yeah.
Tank costs a couple of grand, 2.5 grand to fill up. Some of the bigger boats we sell, they're 10 grand fills.
Yeah.
You know, so that's quite expensive, isn't it?
So next time I fill my Jeep up and it's cost me 140 quid.
Don't moan about it.
You rub
won't
your
moan
hands and
about
go,
it.
thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Don't moan about it. It's,
Well, let's have a little look around the yard and
Yeah.
see what else you got.
yeah,
and
let's go have a look. Go have a wander.
this is amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice boat.
What do you reckon, Spence? Can you see yourself treating yourself? What do you think?
Maybe. I'll never say never.
I think Spence likes a jet ski more.
I'm the jet ski at the moment. That's my preferred.
Now, guys, I've got something that Spencer's so excited about. I think he's going to disappear somewhere. Let's have a... So I don't need to eat it. So I've got James with me. We have got
We've got
an amazing boat. Let me just show them before we
Okay.
talk. Look at this, guys. Now,
It's big.
this is one of the most amazing things
it's big.
that I have seen in my life, and I want this.
Are you sure?
Spencer, I want this because I can see major things for this. Let's just walk out the front, guys.
The front's quite pretty, actually.
Trust me when I tell you, stick with me, because this boat has a proper story, full provenance, and this really interests me. Now, you know, guys, that I have an eye, a business eye, you know that. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a man with a business mind, and this is the most exciting thing that I've come across in a very long time. James, tell us about the history of this boat.
Well, this boat used to belong to Frank Sinatra.
The one and only.
Frank Sinatra, yeah. So it came from New York, and he kept it there, and obviously he sailed in other places. There's pictures of him on the boat.
Yeah.
And allegedly, he had a night of passion with Marilyn Monroe on this very boat.
But even if we take out the allegedly of the Marilyn Monroe,
And what number cabin was it?
this was confirmed
Master.
as Frank Sinatra's old boat. Now, I was just saying to James and Spencer
Yeah.
that what I want to do is I want to buy this boat. I'd love to buy this boat. I'd like to take it down to Brighton Marina, convert it into a bar, call it Sinatra's, and I think we have got. I think we've got a new business. Look at that, guys. What a piece.
Paul, it needs a lot of work.
It needs a lot of work, but look, listen, if you're going to convert that into a bar or whatever you want to convert it into, if you've got a bit of land that's big enough,
Yeah.
you just dry stock it and just do it up and love it. Frank Sinatra
It is.
owned and sailed on this
I mean,
boat.
how unique's that?
Wow.
So you didn't think you'd see that today, did you?
I didn't know, and I'm used to hanging around with a man called Spencer. God, blimey, what a letdown that is. Actually, Spence, you look a little bit like Frank Sinatra.
You think so?
A little
You do one of the songs, Spence?
Don't know about that.
Can you? What about? What's your favourite Sinatra song,
It's got
Spencer?
to be my way, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
going
sing
my
it?
way. Yeah, I'll give you the mic.
Really?
I need
chance
the
of you-
words. I'll do it next time.
Well, you did it my way.
No, I
What
did
about-
it my way.
You know. Tell you what, from what I've heard, you'll do it anyway, Spencer. Oh, look, James, honestly,
You like it, don't you?
I'm blown away. Look at this. This is.
I've got Paul Thorpe's boat here as well.
So let me take a little stab. Let me take a little stab at the dark because I know nothing about the boat. But is this from? I'm just looking at it. I'm going to say. I want to say 70s.
No, it'd be older than that.
Older than that.
Yeah.
50s, 60s.
Yeah, 50s.
50s,
yeah.
really.
Yeah, I
As
would
old
think.
as that?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be an old boat, and you know I don't know when it came across. I know it's been sat here for a few years, and the owners, you know, can't really get the money together to do it up.
Yeah.
So I think she will be on the market soon.
James, if this boat comes up for sale, I'm seriously interested.
I sold Paul McCartney's boat once.
I'd rather have Frank Sinatra's. Honestly. I would rather have Frank Sinatra's. I think this is an amazing piece of history. And honestly, I've actually fell in love with it.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm going to show you some more modern boats now.
Fantastic. Thank you, mate. Spencer, no. I know that's more your size, but no. He's gone from a... James, what was that last boat we looked at?
It's 800 grand.
800 grand, and we got to this, which is
1,500 quid.
1,500 quid.
Yeah, it's got the 10 horse.
So you've gone from
Is this with
There,
you?
look.
This
you've
is
gone
with
from an
you.
I had a Tiger
Yeah.
to a Casio. So we're just about to test ride the little Turbojet 285, which is one of the little crafts I'm interested in. Spencer's getting a bit more nervous now.
Because I know what you like.
Steering's very light, it's very precise.
this up. What a lovely day. Oh, is there any reason why you're trying to soak me? Look at the mess you made of the lake. Lovely, isn't it? Told you it's a nightmare. James, he hasn't told you, he's never been out and not capsized.
I don't care. I'm out on boats all the time.
Oh, you passed your test or what?
Long time ago.
Guys, we've come to the end of the day, and I've got to tell you, today has been wonderful. James has been just about the best. Oh, here he is. There we go. There we go. He's always in on the picture. James has been the most magnificent host. He's made it so welcome today.
Oh,
Boats.co.uk. Honestly, guys, jet skis, boats, whatever you're looking for, James is going to take care of you, and he's been great to us today. So much so that I've got some bad news, Spencer.
Well, look, we could have bought this motorbike. You came here, you thought you were buying a jet tender, and I knew, James, I knew when I walked in.
I saw your face.
Yeah. Having had jet skis, I knew this was the one.
Just look at this baby. The 2022 top of the range.
310 Ultra LX.
James, let's tell people.
The bad news is
310 horsepower.
310 horsepower.
Lump.
Big stereo, colours,
It's phenomenal.
dashboard.
It's phenomenal.
Now, I wanted this, Spencer wanted it. So what we've had to do is we've tossed the coin and we both had to buy one. So I'm getting mine pretty quickly. Spencer's going to be waiting a little bit longer.
I mean, there is a wait list. It is like getting a Daytona with this piece.
It is. It is. You'll get yours in the spring.
But I'll get for early next year.
Yeah.
But phenomenal. Absolutely.
So
thanks very much.
not only have we seen Frank Sinatra's boat, which I've still got my eye on, James, we have got to do something with Frank Sinatra's boat, honestly.
I'm up for that.
And as I said, James has been a magnificent host. If you're looking for jet skis, boats, anything, give him a call. He will look after you.
And I've got a little channel.
He's got a little channel as well. Tell us about your channel.
I've got a little YouTube channel called boats.co.uk. And on there, I review boats like you guys review watches and everything else. So if you're interested in boats, then click on there and have a little watch. And I try and make it enjoyable and funny. And I do tell it as it is, which is the same as you guys. Yeah,
that's what attracted me to your channel in the first place, the way you did your reviews.
Same as you guys, though.
We have not come to buy this, but we both have had jet skis.
Yeah.
And this is just
Different league.
Oh,
Different
thank
league.
you.
Different
And we had a
league.
good laugh, didn't we?
Yeah,
We've had a good
We've
crack.
had a good laugh. We've been out in the water, we've been round the yard.
So, look.
Yeah, I know, I'm still
Spencer
wet.
didn't listen as usual. We got him out in the water, and me and James said, "Right, Spencer, don't go far because we're going to record you with the drone." And he immediately
He was off,
ran.
wasn't he?
He was off.
I had
Gone.
to,
He was off.
I mean, I hit 60 miles an hour on that, which.
You know his
Right.
speed limits out there, Spence?
Yeah, I know.
5 mile an hour. Guys, hope you have enjoyed the video as much as we have enjoyed today. Before we actually finally go, I'm going to have one last little chat with the boss man here outside. But James, I want to thank you so much again.
Thanks for your business.
For helping
Thank
us
you.
today,
No,
for
thank
making
you.
us so
Thank
welcome.
you. Cheers, thanks for your business.
Honestly,
Much
for being a
appreciated.
credit to your industry, mate.
No,
You've been
thank
brilliant.
you. No, thank you. And likewise, you guys are brilliant too. So thanks very much for your business. And
Don't
you're going to
forget
have
to
some fun on
subscribe.
this. Thank you.
Paul, do you know something? You're a nightmare. Whenever you take me out somewhere, it costs me money. Yeah? Michelle's going to go nuts.
It's been an expensive day today. I mean, it could
I
have
mean,
been worse.
look, it could have been worse. You almost showed me saying, look at the, guys, come here, have a look at this thing. I mean, I've ducked the one for 800 grand. It's like me buying the eye of this tiger and an olive Nautilus.
He come out.
I mean,
he come
I've come
for a
out, he
date
goes,
now.
come out, be a nice little day out. He's showing me things at 600 grand, 800 grand. Here we go, look at this thing. So we got Frank Sinatra's boat we're looking at now. Look,
I
this
want
thing
that.
over.
I want Frank
Frank
Sinatra's
Sinatra's
boat.
boat.
I want that,
And now you
yeah.
get me involved in the jet ski. But look, the icing on the cake is hopefully the guy's going to buy a watch from me.
Yeah.
And
And by the way, what a nice fella.
lovely fella. But guys, let me tell you, Paul, you've had jet skis, so have I.
Yeah.
But this Kawasaki is
Different
insane.
league.
It's a bit like he
Different
took
league.
me to see the Ducati. What
Yeah.
happens? End up getting another Ducati. Yeah. Bought me for a jet. So you're getting yours Friday, and mine all being well next year.
Guys, I'm looking forward to bringing you some exclusive footage, some mental footage of the new Kawasaki. It is an absolute beast. It's a monster. I've bought one, Spencer's bought one. We've had an expensive day, but I hope you've enjoyed
But
it.
there's queues for these.
There is queues, yeah.
queues.
They're selling
Really
for afters, apparently, for overs.
Amazing, amazing.
Amazing day.
But guys, just have a look at it. It is an absolute monster.
Spence, you enjoyed it?
And
You had a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good man. You're not going to go home falling off your bike anymore, are you?
No, I'm going in the car back.
Go on, off you go.
And after a long day together, drinking cold beer and trying hard to make a video, I came to the conclusion that you should never work with children, animals, or middle-aged men who wear boring clothes. And as the sun came down on our day, I turned to my old friend and said, "Spencer, if you haven't yet realized my dress sense is better than yours, it's only a matter of time."